What's going on YouTube? It is Team Gradelock here. I'm your host Henrico and have to say to my wonderful, beautiful faces out there, this is just miss you, love you, love you. Welcome back to our channel. Today we have a Transformers TCG market watch, meaning in this video we're going to go over a few Transformer cards, which cards are money, minus, or plus. Now I do apologize in advance. Our market watches, I'm doing them like one week, 2 weeks, every 2 weeks. So I do apologize in advance. But if you do check out our channel, we definitely do have more Transformer TCG videos. We got matchups, we got deck profiles, we got box openings. So again, guys, remember to comment, like, and subscribe. We definitely have more Transformer TCG content on our channel. And of course, let's get on the market watch to see which cards are money, minus, or plus. Now, before we start the market watch, keep in mind TCG Player was doing a 10% bonus bucks back, meaning whatever you buy, you get 10% back in store credit. So do expect a couple buyouts. Do expect a lot of prices to actually be up in value. But by the time this video actually comes out, I'm pretty sure the bonus bucks will end because they're ending at 3 p.m. So I do apologize in advance, but I'm just giving you guys a fair warning. So Starscream, the Decepticon King, is still 90 to 94 bucks. Didn't really change. Wingblade is 45 to 46. Blitzwing is actually 54 to 55. There's only 2 listings for Blitzwing, so people are buying Blitzwing. Potentially Blitzwing might be a $55 card. Hopefully it doesn't, but you never know. Omega Supreme is still 47 to 49. Not too surprised about that. Again, you can only get Omega Supreme in the loot crate, which not everybody did. A few people actually did it. Autobot Springers 47 to 48. Didn't really change. Dinobots, the red Dinobots, a lot of them have been tanking. A lot of them actually keep going down in value. Dinobot Sludge is barely $11. Acid Storm still holding up at 9 to 10 bucks. I'm glad to see the Acid Storm is actually still holding its price a little bit. Mining Pick is still a money card. Mining Pick is still above $10. Not too surprised about that. Mining Pick is a phenomenal card for almost any deck. Grimlock is barely $9. Bombshell still 7 to 8 bucks. Dinobot Slug Battery Ram is 8 bucks and change, and Snarl is the cheapest Dinobot out of all of them. Snarl is at 5 bucks and change. A little bit surprised about that because you would assume Swoop would be more cheaper, but surprisingly enough, Swoop is actually at $7 to $8. I'm pretty sure just for the fact that Swoop is more playable in different decks other than combiners. Now, a lot of people are asking why are Dinobots actually going down in value, and my honest opinion, I think, is because combiners are not doing that well in the meta, so a lot of people are not playing combiners at tournaments. The best combiner deck out there at the moment is actually Sentinels, and Sentinels don't even need to combine to win. So right now at the moment, a lot of people are ditching combiners because a lot of other decks are doing way more better than combiners. Skywarp is still 4 to 5 bucks. Warpath is still holding it 4 to 6 bucks. I'm glad to see that Warpath is actually holding its price. It's a great card. Unfortunately, if tanks got more support, I'm pretty sure Warpath would see more play. Heavy Handed is basically the bigger they are, but differently. Heavy Handed, I think, is a great card. A lot of people are really underestimating it, just for the fact that I'm pretty sure every deck has at least 2 characters that are 10 stars, and whenever they use this card for a character who has 10 stars going up against a little character, let's say for 8 stars or 7 stars, you would get the Pierce 4 and +2 attack. So Heavy Handed is just as good as the bigger they are. It's just I'm pretty sure not too many decks out there at the moment are playing two big characters. I'm pretty sure a lot of decks out there are playing like one character with 13 or 12 stars. As for the Predacons, a lot of them are actually value. A lot of them are actually more than $2. Torox is 2 to 5 bucks. Not too surprised about that. Again, keep in mind a lot of combiner singles are actually do have value. The Sentinels all have value. Optimus Prime Gleaming Commander is the most expensive combiner out of all of them. For an uncommon, this card is $6 to $9. This card, when it first came out, was always getting bought out. People kept buying this card consistently, so I'm not surprised at all that Optimus Prime Gleaming Commander, an uncommon, is about to be a $10 card. It was being bought out at $5, $6, $7. Optimus Prime Gleaming Commander is definitely a wanted card out there. Espionage, again, another phenomenal card that came out in Rise of the Combiners. It should be an $8 card. Potentially, it should be a $10 card. So if you guys don't have your Espionages, I recommend to at least get a playset for yourself. God forbid Espionage actually does get bought out, and God forbid Espionage actually goes up in value. Marksmanship, 4 to 5 bucks. Again, another great card that should stay above 5 bucks. I mean, potentially it might be 5 bucks. Marksmanship is the only card that can deal damage to a character if you have a ranged one, and also it has a blue pip. So it's actually pretty good for any blue deck. Well, mainly planes and tanks. Master Plan, $1 and change. Not too surprised about that. Autobot Hot Rod is $3 to $4. Not too surprised about that. Again, one of the cheapest rares out of all Transformers. And Insecticon Tyrant is at $3 and change. Very, 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 very sad. Press the Advantage, one of the best cards that Autobots ever got. This card is the reason why almost any Decepticon deck is not topping. Press the Advantage is too good of a card. It's one of the best cards that Autobots ever got. This card should be a $5 card in my honest opinion. To see it at $4, that's a great price. Press the Advantage. I have a strong feeling that Press the Advantage will go up eventually later on in the future. Stunticon Swagger. Actually, this card, when it first came out, it never went down in value. It never went up in value. Stunticon Swagger is still holding the same price at $3 and small change. Predacon Headstrong still $3 to $4. Not too surprised about that. Again, guys, a lot of uncommon combiners actually do have value. Ancient Wisdoms $2 to $3. Of course, the Constructicons. Of course, all of them have value because you can only get them in the structure deck. Aerial Bot Formation, $1 and change. That's pretty sad, in my honest opinion. When that card first came out, it was $3. Now down to $1.70. Decepticon Crown is still have values. It's still at $2.40. Dinobot Enigmas. I called this from the beginning. I've been saying it from the beginning. Enigmas are gonna go down in value. They shouldn't be more than $2. Once people realize that combiners are not doing that great, that combiners aren't really a meta deck, Enigmas are gonna go down in value. Dinobot Enigma is $1.50. Prowl is $2.50. Bumper is $1.25. Crash Landing is $1 and change. Recon System is $1 and change. Predacon Enigma is barely $1. Another rare Enigma card that shouldn't be more than $1, which is actually 98 cents. Defensive Driving is $1 and change. Electrified Spikes, $1 and change. Razor Claw, $2 and change. Now onto Wave 1. Slipstream is still a very, very expensive card. Slipstream is still 200 or more, well, 210. That is very expensive for a piece of cardboard. Cliff Jumper is $140 to apparently $200. Nemesis Prime is still holding its price at $70, which is great because, again, in the beginning, Nemesis Prime was always expensive. Nemesis Prime at one point was $100, but now it's down to $70, and a lot of people are talking about saying, hopefully Nemesis Prime does make a comeback, and if Nemesis Prime does make a comeback, I'm pretty sure Nemesis Prime will be an $80 card or more later on in the future. So definitely, guys, do not get rid of your Nemesis Prime if you still have one. Keep your last one for yourself. And Bumblebee Legendary Warrior, the other super rare, still holding its price at $50 to $51. Hasn't really changed, so that's great to see. Dinobot Grimlock and Optimus Prime Battlefield Legend. These two cards are still holding their price at $33 to $35. Now, a lot of people assume that they would go down in value when Rise of the Combiners comes out because a lot of people assume that these two cards would be irrelevant. But these two cards are still one of the best character cards in the whole meta, in the whole Transformer meta. So I'm happy to see that Grimlock and Optimus Prime isn't below $30. They should stay above $30. Shockwave is still $23 to $24. Shockwave hasn't really changed in price, which is great to see. And I'm pretty sure Scrapnel is also still holding its price at $21 to $22, which is also great to see. RC is still $21 to $22. A lot of people are still arguing, saying, why is RC meta? Why is RC $20 or more? RC is still one of the best cards in every aggressive deck. Or, well, technically RC, you can splash it in blue or orange or whichever deck you want. The point is that RC has the potential to one-shot kill a character just for the fact that RC has Pierce, which is basically true damage. So RC, again, is one of the best character cards in the current meta because, again, it's a great card. It's splashable in any blue deck, any orange deck, and also has very low stars. So RC is definitely playable in almost every deck. Darkmouth still 13 to 14, hasn't really changed. Megatron is still 16 to 17. Again, another card that hasn't really changed. Now for battle cards, Security Checkpoint, 12 to 13. Again, this card has been jumping up and down 13 to 15 to potentially 18. So I'm glad to see that Security Checkpoint is actually at a normal price at $13, and there's actually a couple listings for it, so that's also great to see. Sunstorm is still $7 to $8, and Matrix of Leadership is still very expensive. Matrix are still above $10 at the moment. They're 12 to 13. Matrix of Leadership is one of the best cards in Wave 1. It's one of the best cards for Autobots. Peace to Tyranny. A lot of people have been arguing, saying this card should have went back down to $10 to $9 to $8. No, even though swap parts did get banned, Peace Through Tyranny is still a phenomenal card. This card is the only card currently at the moment that can give you an extra turn. that is still one of the best effects in Transformer TCG. And overall, I think having an extra turn in almost any card game is one of the best effects. Piece of Tyranny, of course, has a high cost to retire your own rearguard, but it rewards you back, especially depending on what position you're in. If you're winning, if you're trying to make a comeback, if you're trying to KO 2 characters, Piece of Tyranny should stay above $10. Piece of Tyranny should stay possibly stay above $12. So right now at the moment, Piece of Tyranny is at $13, and after that 17 to 18. So hopefully all you guys have your playsets of Piece of Tyranny, because it looks like Piece of Tyranny is not going to go down anytime soon. Again, even though swap parts did get banned, Piece of Tyranny is still a phenomenal card. Autobot Cosmos is actually going up in value a little tiny bit. The cheapest one is $10. After that, they're 13 to 14 bucks. Energon Axe is still holding its price at 11 to 12. Not too surprised about that. I Still Function is still holding its price at 7 to 8 bucks. Again, a phenomenal card. Rollouts are still holding its price at 8 to 9 bucks. The bigger they are, 6 to 7. Chromia, ever since the Infinite Loop combo came out, Chromia actually spiked up in value. Chromia was actually going for 12 to 13 bucks, but now it looks like Chromia is actually going down to $11. Hopefully it goes down a little bit more. Now for the few cards that people are not looking at, Grenade Launcher is still a money card. It's a money card for uncommon. This card at the moment, the cheapest ones are less than $1. After that, eventually, Grenade Launcher is going to be $1 card and more. Another card that you guys want to look out for is Treasure Hunts. Now, it looks like it's cheap. It looks like Treasure Hunt is like 12 cents. But it's actually not. Treasure Hunts are being bought out. There's a couple left for less than $1. After that, Treasure Hunts are $1.75, and then eventually a $2 card, and then eventually a $3 card. So Treasure Hunts are being bought out. People are still picking up Treasure Hunts online. So if you guys have this uncommon card in your boxes, I recommend to take them out. They're definitely $1 card at most. Another card that I hope you guys are looking out for, Armed Hovercraft, at the moment are officially $1 card. This card is a phenomenal card for any range character deck. This card is going for $1, and then eventually to $2, and then eventually to $3. So again, Armed Hovercraft is also being bought out. There's only 8 listings, but again, it's an uncommon card, so it's not that easy to actually have. Then the last card I want to talk about, Hunker Down. This card is for tanks mainly. At the moment, they're $2 and change, but keep in mind this card is also going up in value. Hunker Downs are going to be a $3 card to a $4 card, and then apparently someone listed up for $10, which is not going to happen. I'm pretty sure no one's going to buy a Hunker Down for $10, but I'm pretty sure eventually Hunker Down will be a $4 to $5 card, and possibly even more if tanks get more support in the new set. So that's the end of our video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you guys have any comments, leave a comment down below. I love reading your comments. I love replying to your comments, so definitely leave a comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel for more Transformer TCG videos such as box openings, matchups, deck profiles, and of course more Transformer TCG market watches. I love doing Transformer videos, so keep in mind, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell button. And of course I'm going to say the last thing I'm going to say for this video is a lot of cards in wave 1 are still money. Piece of Tyranny is still money. It's still above almost $15. Piece of Tyranny is about to be a $20 card. Security checkpoints are still $12 and more. A lot of cards in Wave 1 are still high value cards. Rise of the Combiner cards, a lot of them are actually going down in value. The Dinobots are going down. Enigmas are going down. The super rares in Rise of the Combiners are still holding their price, but they're still a little bit cheap. They're still cheaper than the super rares in Wave 1. So again, guys, Wave 1 has the most value cards. If you guys have a choice of Rise of the Combiners or Wave 1, definitely pick up a box of Wave 1. So yeah, guys, I will see you guys next time. Deuces.